Weemans, Gordon Strachan, that's a neat touch. Back and Alec McLeish, who scored the last time against Rangers at Hampden Park. Well, Alec McLeish was up for this. Getting right underneath it though. Crowd today at Hampden Park was in the region of 65,000. To be honest, I haven't had the official attendance yet, but we're getting an assessment from our press colleagues. Great by Davis, and he does get it through. And nobody inside. There's Bobby Russell at the base of it. Neat touch through. Now that was a difficult ball to get over, and that went a begging. Russell, a gift now. Simpson wants a 1-2. That's a good ball. McGee likes his position. It could be there. It is the winner. That will win the cup. Eric Black, 1-0. That is the end. And then it was neatly laid out by Black. And Amy King, great positioning, and a man who's played so well for Rangers couldn't get near it. And Aberdeen, you must now strongly fancy to go back up the road to the north with the cup after a goal like that. Russell, Bobby Russell. Neat move by Russell. He'll try the chip, he does. Falling off balance all the way. And that rather sad, despairing effort by Bobby Russell. A reflection of the tide of fortune turning against Rangers. In the history of the competition, the history of Aberdeen, that they have lifted 2 cups in a season, and they will become the first team outside of Rangers Celtic to win the cup in successive seasons. That's what's awaiting them, and they're into injury time. McGee, corner kick. And has the whistle gone? It has. There he is. A little slower than he came out of the dugout in Gothenburg, but perhaps he's used to it. I must say that man must be drained. Alec Ferguson, absolutely delighted, of course. Come on, he's saying. The photographer getting Alec to pose. And there is a cup. The presentation to be made by Mrs. Mary Younger, wife of Big Tam Younger there, president of the SFA. Very jovial gentleman with Ernie Walker at the side. There we are, Willie Miller. Well, there we are, a gleam in the eye as bright as the Northern Lights. It's always a great sight, the winning captain, and Jim Leighton, they'd better watch he doesn't drop these. And here we go with the ritual, everybody touching it. Mr. Dalglish, you've been in this position yourself. What goes through the mind?
It's a long while ago, Archie. I was in this position in the FA Cup. Obviously, this is the time when if you've lost, you want the ground just to swallow up and let you go underneath it. The lads are down there waiting for their medals, but they just want to get inside and get out the road. At the same time, they've appreciated, I'm sure, the support of their own supporters.
There's a man who scored a winning goal, Eddie Black. Peter Weir, who was substituted. Oh, there we are, a nice romantic touch, gallant touch by Doug Rugby. I don't know where he keeps that front to the biz. I think he's got it in a special locker. And Gordon Strachan, who's just a few centimetres bigger. Out they come. And I think the Aberdeen players are so tired, it is not going to be a running lap. The European Cup Winners Cup, a high-level performance in the League Championship, and Fergie himself must now be considered one of the greatest managers outside Jock Stein himself. Aberdeen, as Kenny suggested, were not at their best today, far from it. But you always feel with this team that there's this little added edge. And I think there's McLeish with the cup. The big man who was very doubtful about playing in this game until very late on.